This is the most affordable stander on the market, the Hustler Surfer Pro. But should you buy it? Now, there have been a ton of discussions online and in our Discord about this mower and whether or not you should get it. But what we learned as we talked with one of the reps to kind of try to clear some of this up is that this was a very specific tool designed for a specific purpose, and it might not be the best for everyone. So what we're gonna do is go outside and actually demo this unit and then give you some thoughts on whether or not it's good for you in your specific use case. We all know that admin work sucks and there are massive consequences to falling behind. So what if I told you that we built an app that will reduce your admin load by 75% without breaking the bank? Well, we did, and it's called Check. You can start your 14-day free trial today with no credit card. So seriously, go see for yourself. So I'm gonna give you a couple of first impressions. A lot of people will knock it for this, but I actually like how small, compact, and light this is. Obviously, I haven't done this before, but I'm assuming that I can pick this up. Well, but also I can deadlift like 1,000 pounds, so you know, don't be too surprised. But it's light enough. A couple things that means for me is that it's not going to rut up yards as much. A couple of things that I think are also important to note about. I don't think this thing was meant for hills. I think you're looking at having flat backyards because these tires I don't think are going to hold hills too well, but I'm not gonna knock it for that because that's not what it was built for, okay? So let's take a look at this thing. We got our parking brake right here, our throttle right here, a very simple control panel. I think that's fine for what it is. I'm not a fan of any controls that you have to like scrunch your hand to get to. So which this was put like maybe right here. Everything could be like right here. But at a first impression, since I haven't demoed this ever, is that I noticed that whenever I'm riding my stander, my knees are barely touching and I'm holding this. This is leaning further forward than I'm used to or what I feel is like actually comfortable. So I have to like actually lean into this, which means that anytime I'm riding this, I'm like flexing my lower back. I don't know, I'm too big of a fan of that, but I will tell you again, you're not spending a lot of time on this machine. This is not your only machine on the trailer. You don't go and buy this to run your entire lawn care business. This is strictly for backyards and smaller residential. Okay, the other thing that I will mention about this is that a lot of the walk behinds do not give you fast deck adjustment. You're usually dealing with a number of pins that you have to manually, one by one, go and release and adjust the height, and then the deck drops. That's kind of like a big issue if you're trying to go fast. But this, it's pretty easy. Like you just get to drop it down, select the height just like you would any stander. So that's a big pro in this column. I'm gonna run it with the deck up for this demo, but let's start it up and give it a run. Okay, so throttle up, drop the parking brake. Man, I smoked my head earlier, so we're gonna get out here with this. All right. See, like right now, I wanna stand up more straight, and a lot of them my knees would be touching the actual pad, so I have to lean further forward with this one. Okay, homie, this is a one-way street here, fam. But this mower is small enough that I can back up and get in here. Okay, I am full throttle. I'm gonna go full throttle on this, okay? This is literally full throttle. Ready? That is full throttle. So it's obviously not the fastest mower, but if I'm thinking about maneuverability, the ability to get through the gate, and the ability to never have to freaking push mow, I might be considering this. Let's see. Definitely think that this has a lot of pros. Like this time, okay, I'm gonna showcase for you why this is an amazing mower. You go get any other mower. I haven't tried this. I don't know if I can do this, but look at what I can do with this. This is the benefit of it whenever you're talking about being in someone's backyard. I do wish that we went a little faster, but man, like talk about maneuverability and the ability to minimize the amount that you have to trim, I think that's pretty solid. You can get this thing dang near anywhere, I'd imagine. Now, one thing that I could foresee is that if you live in an area, one sec, let me shut this off. If you live in an area that has elevation and you're dealing with stairs to get into people's backyards, this can't replace a push mower, because some people have to carry that push mower or maneuver that push mower upstairs whenever they go cut people's backyards. This isn't going to be able to replace that push mower. But overall, I think it's a really solid machine for what it is, like something to replace a push mower to make your crew go faster in the backyard. All right, we are back inside with this Hustler Surfer Pro, and again, this is a unit specifically for backyards. We even spoke with a rep who said this was not meant to run all day. It is meant to be a secondary unit to help you get inside of backyards. Man, come on, why you gotta do me like that? What's up, bro?
How you doing,
like
bro?
Mess up my take, but I'm glad to finally meet you, dude.
Only get a hustler if you a hustler.
Oh my
if you
gosh.
ain't a hustler, you ain't getting
Oh my
it.
gosh, oh my gosh,
doing,
dude,
bro?
it's good to see you.
One eternity later.
If you're looking to go out and get yourself on a stand-on, this isn't a main mower, but the important thing is that if you're looking to something to maybe speed up your servicing times in people's backyards with small gates, instead of using like a push or a walk behind, this might be something that you want to take a look at.